Welcome to English class. With me again, Mrs. E. Today we have a new topic to discuss. How to write analytical exposition text. Let's take a closer look at the steps of compiling an analytical exposition text.
Determine the topic. The first step that must be taken when writing an exposition text is to determine the theme. By determining the theme, when writing we will be more focused in completing our writing. In determine the theme, you need to developing the topic. The characteristics of the topics to be developed in one exposition text are as follows. First, factual data, in the form of conditions that actually occur. Second, an objective analysis or interpretation of a set of facts. Last, the facts that we talk about is about someone who sticks to a stance. Defining social goals or functions. The next steps that must be taken when writing an exposition text is to defining the goal. After determining the topic to be presented, we must have a goal that will provide explanation and understanding to the reader. The third step that must be taken when writing an exposition text is selecting data that matches the theme. After determining the theme and purpose of writing, the next step that must be taken is to collect data or materials needed in writing expository texts. Materials can be obtained from books, magazines, internet searches, newspapers, and direct interviews. The fourth steps that must be taken when writing an exposition text is to create an essay framework. Before starting to compose an expository essay, the thing that needs to be prepared first is to make a complete and systematic outline in the form of a text structure. Having an outline makes it easier for you to develop a discussion in accordance with the limitations of the outline that have been made. The fifth step is developing an essay framework. After the essay outline is composed, develop it more fully so that the characteristics of the exposition can be channeled, an exposition that is informative, objective, and logical. In this essay, the author further explains the purpose of the topic by including concrete evidence to support the discussion. The last steps is reread the writing made by making the necessary corrections. After the text is composed, check it again carefully. Pay attention to the writing, spelling, punctuation, and language elements used. It is highly recommended to carry out revision the next time you find something that needs fixing. If all the steps already understood, let's practice to write an analytical exposition text, starting by observe your surrounding and think about a certain topic that you are going to write. After you decide the topic, please compose a draft that you are going to develop later. Pay attention on the social function, text structure, and language features.